Flossidays. Welcome to my channel. I'm Jessie. This is Bobo Jessie Stitches, and this is Happy Flossidays number 24 because today is Christmas Eve, December 24th. Woo! I got my stitchy shirt on. I'm going to take this off now because it's actually pretty warm. But I don't want to not be festive, so we'll put on my festive headband. How's everyone doing? I hope that everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or Boxing Day, whatever you may or may not be watching this. I hope that you're having a fantastic holiday if you are celebrating with you and your family and your chosen family, whoever they may be. And but today is the finale. I am going to go ahead and do everything today and finalize the finishing off of Flossidays. We are traveling tomorrow to go visit my in-laws for Christmas, and we're going to be leaving first thing in the morning. And just so that I don't have to worry about anything, I'm just going to do everything once now. We're not going to even do a thing, so everything's today. This is the finale. And but yeah, today we did have a game. It was a home game for the Texans. We're not going to talk about the game itself. It was not the bestest of games, but the score ended up looking a little bit better than it actually was. We're season ticket holders, as you may or may not be aware, because we go to every game. But they give us a gift today. They upgraded our seats to a party suite, so we were part of a suite. So our food was included, drinks were included. Not the alcoholic drinks, but we don't drink alcohol, so it's not a big deal. But so we have like a little band that laid sweet, so we got to go into fancy entrance and get the fancy food and all that. So that was actually a little bit nice. It was a nice little Christmas Eve treat, and it allowed us to give our tickets to my sister-in-law and my nephew, who were able to go to the game today. So no stitching last night because hint hint, something soon's coming. I have been updating my Notion tablet, my Notion for 2024, doing some things that I'm really excited about, that now that I've gotten a full year of Notion underneath my belt and working on that. And so I'm doing some little tweaks and stuff. And so there will be a floss tube extra probably in January once I have everything finalized and it looks okay on Notion. And also I was doing some stuff for Fandom Stitching Central, which, if you're not aware of that is a stitching group that I am in. It is fandom based. You don't have to actually be a fan of the fandom in order to participate. Just our prompts are based off of whatever the fandom is for the year. And then there are watch parties and reading prompts if it makes sense for them to do so. This year for 2023, it was Lord of the Rings. So 2024, it's going to be Disney, and it's not princesses, it's Disney. So it's all of the Disney part of it in the century of Disney. So I was a lead for Team Dwarfs this year. I will be the lead for Team Goofy for 2024. So I was doing some stuff for that last night too, to kind of get us ready for the new year. So no stitching last night, but I did do some stitching today at the game. And my travel stitching is Dr. Georgina Wyndham. And so since I did do some stitching, I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. So this is Dr. Georgina. I had finished all of this the last time that you saw it. And so today I started on this side of Dr. Georgina. And very easy travel stitching. All right, so let's open up some stuff, and then I'm going to talk about my plans for the remainder of the year. There will not be another floss tube until the whip parade, but I'm going to talk about my plans after we open up all of our stuff. All right, so let's go. Let's start with Night Stalkers Calling. Night Stalkers Calling does have an item for the 25th. Caterpillar Cross Stitch does not, so we're going to alternate between the two. And then we'll do the Snag Tights in between. So here's the 24th for Night Stalkers Calling. Oh! It's a little fabric or container. So here it is. Let's see. So super cute. And you can just fold it up and travel with you. How cute! How cute! I don't no information on who made it or anything, but how cute! How cute is that? Okay, all right. And now, here is the 24th. This is the finale for Caterpillar Cross Stitch. It says, "'Twas the night before Christmas." Of course, it jingles. Here's the back of this. And I'm going to try to show you the full landscape in a minute after I open this, all right? Oh! It's a ring. So what does that mean? It's thread drops. Oh, so that's what they look like. And I got 5 of them. And so obviously that will hold a thing, a little scrap, and then the little thread drops in little diamond shapes. But yeah, there we go. You know me, I'm a thread drop kind of stitcher. That's what I prefer. So they always end up in good use for me. All right. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. So this is basically the box, and so I can't. Are you ready for the full landscape of Caterpillar's cross stitch? It's just a nice little village. Ice skating. So cute. So cute. I was able to show everything. All right. Let's get this put aside. Such a way that this will flop it about. All right. So here's the Snag Tights for day 11. Oh, it's like this green. I think this is like a mesh kind of fishnet. But look at that lime green. It's fun. It's fun. It's like the Grinch, actually. It's like it. This is what I think of when I think of a Grinch green. So that's fun. All right. We got 2 more Inspirators for the year. So here's my little do. Let's go with my right hand. Oh, Tussier Stitcher. So this is my friend Laura. Laura, I'm not sure you've made a video in a while. So Laura has had a lot of life stuff happening in the sense that she's moved and then she moved again. I did meet up with her when I was in Boston for my 25th college reunion. And so I was able to meet up with her in person. And pretty much the person that you see in the video is the person that she is. And it was really, really great to see her. And she is a teacher. She teaches science, which I think in general, how, teachers, Dee's a teacher. I'm not sure about everyone else's professions, but I think teachers, there's a special kind of work that's involved in being a good teacher, right? And it's so giving of yourself. My husband's family is a family of teachers. His mom, his sister, and his brother all teach elementary school age children. And I think that it's very, there's a lot of commitment that's associated with that. But how does Laura inspire me? So Laura is younger than me, and I think I've mentioned her before. She is appointment TV when she does make a video. In the sense that, she does a lot of trying to convey information to the world about different cultures, and she has done her own patterns. And and one of the things that I had talked to her about was that, it was kind of a recognition that there's not that many people who look like us, who do these types of videos. And I always like to encourage people that if you don't see yourself in a floss tube anywhere, consider doing one, because I think it makes the community richer when you see people who don't look like you, who don't have lived experiences like you. I hope that you have seen in the course of these 24 days of 25 people who have inspired me, that I have a variety of different people and different types of stitching, different types of backgrounds, different types of lifestyles. And I feel like as a cross stitcher engaged in the floss tube community, it's made my life richer. And so I hope that people would do that. So Laura continues to inspire me to continue to stay in this space. And also she has done things that I feel like is sometimes hard to remember to do. It's been over 10 years since I've lived a more nomadic life and things like that. And the older you get, the more risk averse you become, right? Like you tend to, but I always a person who would take risk and do things. And so so the way she's inspiring me is that even though I'm probably pretty sedentary in my lifestyle now, I'm probably not going to be moving everywhere. It like seeing what she has done, moving across country and then moving again for another job, like taking those types of risks. It doesn't have to be that dramatic, but inspiring to remember that risks are worth taking. And even if they don't always work out, there's something to be gained from every risk that you take. So that's how she inspires me. And I'm really proud and happy to call her my friend. So, all right. Now, finale time. I feel like the last thing we should open should be a cross-stitching thing. So let me go ahead and open up my Snag Tights for the last day. All right. And there's two. There's two things. I got two things. I guess a bonus gift. Let's open the these are fishnet gloves. It has it on the view. So let's open the one that's not a surprise. This is hilarious. Y'all a child of the 80s. So fishnet gloves already, without even seeing it, is already making my little 80s heart pitter patter. Oh my gosh, y'all, and they're neon. Oh, look at this. It's this neon pink. Children of the 80s, tell me that this did not make your heart go pitter patter a little bit. I have no idea where I'm going to wear them. My husband and I are going to Maryland Death Fest next year. That's a bucket list thing for him. Maybe I can make that happen. We'll see. All right, and now these are thick tights for the 12th. We're about to get a cold spell. Maybe I'll need these for that day. Okay. Oh yeah. These are the wool tights. I don't have a lot of need for the super warm tights here in Texas, but these are great. I own a pair in black. These are great tights. These are, if you need nice wool tights, these are really, really great. Super comfortable. Okay. All right. Which now leaves for our very last stitchy item to open from Night Stalkers Calling. 25th. It's like a super finale. It's like, boom! It's a color bomb. 3 flosses in our finale. Okay, so here it is. So this one is Candy Cane. This first one is Candy Cane. This one is called Blown Glass. And this one is Cindy Lou Who. This one's Cindy Lou Who. Oh, look how beautiful those are. Those are great. Ugh. All being well, I'm going to take pictures of everything and hopefully get them posted on Instagram tomorrow of everything that I got. From each of the 2 boxes. So, all right. Which means it leaves our last Inspirator, who I happen to know who it is, but you don't know yet because I have to show you. Where did I go? I was like, where did I put it? Here it is. And that leaves Fiber Arts Amy. She's our finale for today. So Fiber Arts Amy is obviously Amy. And so she's new to me, although I don't think she's a new floss tuber. She's been around for a while, but fairly new to me. I probably discovered her over the summer. And what she's a multi-crafter. She's also a quilter, and I think that that is a lot of fun to see. But she's a memorabilia stitcher, so she's also does a lot of that type of thing. What I really like about watching Amy is that she always has like little she's a cross stitcher inspirator, like in the sense of like inspiring in terms of cross stitching, right? Because of the range of the work that she does, and then the quilting, and then she's just and then of course she also does a Teresa Winsler, which I think I just talked about yesterday with Anita and Violet Stitcher. So I think that kind of stitching is just so incredible. And I just always enjoy it. But I'll tell you how she's inspiring me that has not actually gone into place. That she not recently, probably a while ago, talked about how she wishes there was more like quilt tube, like more of like, not like there's a lot of tutorial videos for quilting and stuff like that, but in terms of like just people talking about their quilting, and there are a handful of cross stitchers who are also quilters, and they do some level of a quilt tube. I don't know, I don't quilt enough yet to really bring it in, and even when I do quilt, I tend to be a monogamous quilter, and so until something is done. But yeah, she just kind of inspires me to share more of my other stuff. So, but yeah, go check out Amy if you have not been watching her. She's great. Okay, all right. Let's talk about my plans for the rest of the week before New Year's Day. So my hope, fingers crossed, is that I will be filming my whip parade. More likely on the 30th. We have a game on the 31st, and then on the 1st is when my family here in Houston, will be getting together to celebrate our Christmas together. So I don't think I'll have time on either of those dates to do a video. And then of course the second we start going back into work and that kind of stuff. So I will probably film on the 30th of next week, and and do that. So between now and then, though, I am going to have full on finish fever. So I am probably not going to work on New Year's sampler I might work on that a little bit today. But really, honestly, I doubt it, because I am officially going to go into full on finish fever for Tree of Magic. This was one of my goals for this year, for 2023, which was to finish Tree of Magic this year. I am not finished, which means we have 1 week. We have 1 week. Well, it may not be the only thing I work on, but my goal is to finish Tree of Magic. And so this is where I am. I only have these 2 tree branches to finish. Obviously, this is halfway through, and then I have a full complete branch there to do. And so this is the plan. I'm going to have you hold me accountable. So hopefully in a whip parade, I will have that. And of course, if you've never seen one of my whip parades, I'll let you know that I do things I don't know if I do things differently, but I usually kind of do it from the last time I did a whip parade. So, I take a list of my projects as they existed in that whip parade, and I tell you where they are currently, and if I had a finish, and then of course any new starts since then get added into the whip parade. So it really is kind of a where I was, where I went, and what I hope to be done. So, and hopefully, all being well, you will see a finish in that whip parade. All right. Well, we're heading on close to 20 minutes. I guess it's not a Flossmas video with Jessie until it runs late. But I'm going to give you two jokes to end our season, because we're going to be short of video. All right. Let's hope they're good. Okay. How did the bubble know that she was addicted to Christmas? She's been hooked on Christmas trees all her life. Oh. All right. And here's joke number 2. My friend just won the tallest Christmas tree competition. I thought to myself, how can you top that? That one's corny. I don't know if that's the way we end our joke of the year. I do hope you enjoyed those silly jokes. I didn't know them before I bought them. I didn't even read them as I was cutting out the little do's. There's actually enough for a set next year, so we're not done. But anyways, for those of you who have been watching me every day or watch this later on a playlist and, to occupy your time before you get ready for Christmas or whatnot, I really do appreciate you spending any of your time in December with me. I know that there's so many people out there who make this type of content, and and a variety of different levels of sophistication and interest, and I do appreciate every single one of you who has spent time with me either now or at any point in time in the year. It really does actually mean quite a lot to me to know that I have this rich community of friends out there whether or not I've ever met you. And I do hope that I get to meet anybody who's been watching me, whether or not you have videos or Instagrams and things. And, so I hope that we will become real life friends as well. And so, for those of you who are celebrating, I wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. For those of you who are not, I wish you a very happy solstice, Yule, end of year, whatever it is that you do celebrate. Happy Kwanzaa for those who are celebrating Kwanzaa. And it's that time of year where the world renews itself and starts to renew itself. So I hope that you have joy wherever you are and whatever you are doing. I hope you are having a stitchy good time. Happy Flossidays. Happy Flossmas. Take care, everyone.